Football greetings, and we welcome you to historic War Memorial Stadium for tonight's 5A second-round playoff matchup between the Parkview Patriots and your Mills Comets. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the Mills Sports Network. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson, and our crew tonight is Will Watkins, Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, Kristen Henson, and of course we have Chris Goodman here as well. And TJ, Terry Jordan, is joining us up here on the booth as well. And it is a great night for football as your Comets are on the biggest stage in the state tonight, D-Rob. It's a big game against a really good team.
Oh, yeah. The goal was to come to War Memorial. The goal was to come to War Memorial this early, but look, we here.
We're here.
And it's time to play some football, baby.
And we're glad to have you with us. It's a great night time for football. A good group of fans are in the stands tonight. Your Comets will be on the same side of the field, the same sideline that the Razorbacks use when they're here at War Memorial Stadium, Simmons Bank Field. And it's going to be a great matchup because Parkview is coming into this game undefeated and the defending state champions, D-Rob.
Yes, sir. They coming in undefeated, the defending 5A state champions. They have won 22 games in a row. And that's an awesome thing. Games in a row. And they haven't had a close game all season.
No, well, the closest game was their 1-point win against Bryant.
And other than that, they done swept through non-conference. Yep. They done swept through conference, and now it's playoff time. They swept through Alma. So it's time for these Mills Comets. It's their turn. It's time for the Mills Comets to sweep through Parkview.
This is easily the biggest game of the year for both teams, and it's only the second round of the playoff. This could have easily been a state championship game, but obviously due to the seeding, both teams are on the same side of the bracket, and now we're here meeting in the second round.
Yeah, this is a lot of people's state playoff predictions, championship game right here, but we get a state championship in the second round, so I'm excited about this matchup. A lot of good athletes on both sides of the field with the Parkview Patriots and the Mills coming, so it's going to be very high-flying highlight plays tonight.
Speaking of great athletes, we have some Comets down on the field on their sideline getting set for the opening coin toss as the Patriots are still in their locker room. Let's point out these team captains for your Comets. We got Dylan Parks, Charlie Collins, Akil Madison, Caleb Sane, and Ryan White are down there on the field getting set for the opening coin toss. And they are that's a great group of guys that you want as your team captains, D-Rob.
Oh, yes, sir. It's the senior group that's been leading this Mills Coming team all season long. This is a special group of guys. Coach Lee, high praise these guys. We heard these basically your captains.
Yeah.
My guy, Captain Zero down there is Ryan White. So, yeah.
And for both teams, we have a little bit of a different story going on. So most of the players for Parkview, they will be coming back next year. But the same cannot be said for the Comets, as most of the starters are all seniors.
Yeah, seniors, they know what's at stake tonight. This the last ride. It's everybody say win or go home, and I'm pretty sure the Mills Comets, they want to win tonight, so we keep playing.
And Parkview is still in their sideline. And earlier today, I sat down with Coach Cortez Lee talking about tonight's game, and we'll take you to that meeting, and we'll be right back with the pregame show right here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Alongside the head coach of your Mills Comets, Coach Cortez Lee. Coach, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, tonight obviously is a big game, playing on the biggest stage in the state, essentially. And now you're playing against the undefeated, defending state champions, Parkview Patriots. That's a lot of pressure for your team. What has been the preparation throughout the week preparing for this ball game?
Yeah, just attention to detail, making sure that we have no mistakes. More than anything, we give credit to Parkview, great program, defending champs. In order to be the best, you have to beat the defending champs. But overall, man, we're ready. I think the guys prepared well this week. Great preparation. Both sides of the ball were focused. We didn't have too much messing around, and just attention to detail was on mark.
Now, all week long, I've been seeing on social media there's been a lot of noise. I'm putting it lightly there, putting it nicely. There's been a lot of noise, a lot of crap talk. That's obviously a big-time distraction for your guys down there as they're down there getting warmed up, getting ready, getting pumped up. We can hear them from up here. They're that loud, that excited. So back to what I was saying, a lot of noise from the outside, a lot of Parkview fans barking at your guys. How have you been managing, blocking out that noise throughout the practice?
We understand it's noise, and we always talk about that. You have to play the game. The game is played in between the fields. We know how fans are, and we're in the social media era, so so much attention is put on what people think and not the substance of whatever the act is. But overall, young kids, they know each other. They've been playing against each other in 707 programs and summer ball. I think they understand that it's way more important than the hype. So we're ready tonight to go out and perform.
Yeah, the big talking point for our guys was that over the summer we played them 7-on-7, beat them 42-0. Yeah. It's a bit different once the pads are on. So, and of course, a lot of your guys are seniors. Most of your starters are seniors. This is probably their biggest game they've ever played. What's been going through their minds, do you think, that preparation for this game?
Yeah, they want to lay it out on the line. They've been talking about it. I've noticed that our seniors have had tunnel vision this week. They've told the underclassmen we don't have too much time to be messing around. They understand the severity of this game, how important it is, because it has so many implications. Along with winning the game, it could possibly be their last high school game.
Yeah.
And they don't want that to happen. So I've been very proud of their focus, their ability to try to re-galvanize everything and put it all together.
Now, since Sunday, you and the coaching staff has been going through film of these Parkview Patriots. What is your defensive and offensive schemes going into this game after watching all that film?
Just containment and make sure that we tackle. We want to make sure we limit the big plays. They're a big play team. They play very solid and disciplined, but overall they just have great team speed. So we want to limit their big plays and make sure we execute when we have a play in front of us.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us up here.
Thanks.
Go get them. We wish you luck tonight.
Thank you, guys. You guys do a great job, too, man.
Thank you so much. We'll take you back to our pregame show right here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And we welcome you back to our pregame show. Your Comets have won the opening coin toss and deferred their option to the second half. And now the Comets are getting set to take the field as the Patriots are already on the field as they came through a cloud of smoke. And the Comets are putting on a show as they take the field here at War Memorial Stadium. Some green and white and black smoke down there. And these Comets are ready for battle.
That's the first time I've seen it all season.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice touch. Both teams are on the field. I'm really excited to see these Parkview Patriots, D-Rob, as we've heard a lot about them. They are what many say are the best team in the state, and for good reason, because they are a roster filled with talent.
Yeah, this is a roster filled with talent, but also this Mills Comets team is full of talent. This two-team matchup right here has a lot of history together. I think Parkview has won 9 of the 16 meetings, but in the past 10 meetings, it has split 5-5. The last time these two teams met, I think it was like in 2017, and the score is like 67-26. Parkview won that matchup, 67-26.
It is a playoff game with the feeling of a rivalry game. Both teams from the city of Little Rock playing in the biggest stage, arguably, of Arkansas high school football. This stadium is where traditionally the state championship is played every single year, and the goal for both teams is to come back here in December.
Oh yeah, it's amazing playing here. I even played here a couple of times, so like that atmosphere is crazy like all week, man. I feel like I also play tonight because I know what this game is about. I know all the feelings and all the emotions that's going into tonight, so it's going to be a great night for football.
We're about to be underway here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And we're glad to have you with us. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson and Will Watkins, Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, Christian Henson, and Chris Goodman are your crew here tonight on the Mill Sports Network.
When I say we full tonight, it's full. It's
yes.
Full. We full staff tonight.
So Ricardo Gayton is set to kick it away for the Comets. As the Comets defer their option to the second half. As a low kick will not be returned as it goes out of bounds. So the Patriots start with some decent field position to start the game.
Here we go.
A good group of Mills Comets fans here on the west side of the stadium, and all the Parkview fans down there on the east side. And the Parkview band sitting underneath the video board. And, of course, the Mills Comets band is here as well as the dance team and cheer team. So, Mills High School showing up and showing out tonight. So here we go. First play of the game, 1st and 10 for Parkview from their own 35-yard line. Going to hand it off up the middle, and the Comets are going to instantly stop them. Only going to gain about 2 yards. As that was Cameron Settles on the carry. Stopped by the entire defensive line. That's a phrase that we've been saying a lot this year, D-Rob.
Yeah, all 11 to the ball. It was a great first start right there on first down play. It's good by the D-line, establishing their presence right here very early.
It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Parkview. From their own 37-yard line. Fakes the handoff, throws on the screen pass to the left side. That's Elston, and Elson got the first down and then some, and out of bounds at about the 49. So a good screen pass there by the Patriots. Moving the ball real well. So now Parkview trying to get into Mills territory here. First and 10. Going to hand it off. And look out, he finds some open room. Going to be taken down by the Comets at the 35-yard line. That Settles. Cameron Settles on the carry.
Yeah, I watched Mr. Cameron Settles a couple times last year and this year, man. He's a very hard runner to bring down. He's tough. He's tough.
A short officials timeout. They're going to spot the ball at the Mills 35 on the left hash. He's going to keep the ball in the quarterback keeper. Look out, he's going to find some open room down the left side. And is he in the end zone? No signal yet. Touchdown Parkview. Eric McGee on the quarterback keeper, and the Patriots are on the board first.
Yeah, this is a high priority. I think they're the number one offense in the 5A, and they just showed why.
It's going to be a battle for sure all night long for both teams. Parkview draws first blood, 6-0, with 10:58 remaining in the first quarter. Now Aguilar set to kick the extra point. We are right next to the Parkview coach's booth. We're to our right here. And Solomon Aguilar's kick is good. And the Patriots.
Nice. Both kickers' last name is Aguilar.
That is true. We have Brian Aguilar for the Comets. And then Solomon Aguilar on the PAT just now for Parkview.
No lost cousins.
Parkview on the board first here at War Memorial Stadium to start the game. A very fast first drive for the Patriots, T-Rob.
Yeah, they are just as Mills Comets' offense is high scoring. The Parkview Patriots, the same thing. Like I said, they number one in the 5A in offense. So that's what happens.
I believe that was a 5-play drive to open the ball game, and every single play, Parkview either gained a yard or got a first down. They did not lose a single yard all drive.
Yeah, they look to score.
Now Aguilar back on the field to kick it away to the Comets. And let's see who's back deep to return.
That's Lance Cunningham and Jay Love. Vance Cunningham and Jay Love.
So here we go. Our first chance to see the Comets offense and see how they match up against Parkview. As all week long, D-Rob, as I said to Coach Lee, there's been a lot of jawing going on, a lot of outside noise directed to both teams as kick goes out of bounds. And the Comets start their opening drive with some good field position as well.
Oh, yes, sir.
So it'll be a illegal procedure penalty on the kickoff as the kick went out of bounds. And the Comets, see where they spot the ball. That looks like they're going to spot it at the Mills 35.
Jack.
Rodney Jackson and Achilles Ringo in shotgun with 4 wide. Ringo takes the snap, looks. He's going to fire deep. Jump ball to Madison, incomplete, but he was shoved down as he was reaching for the ball. That's going to be a penalty flag against Marion Robinson.
Yeah, that's kind of the matchup I actually want to see right there. Mr. Marion Robinson, the number 1 player in Arkansas next year for the class of 2025, and Mr. Akil Madison, Mr. Do It Everything, Mr. Mama, there goes that man right there.
He's been a great player on offense for the Comets all year long, obviously being one of the leading receivers in the state, but he also jumped in at quarterback when Achilles Ringo had to sit out a game. So after the penalty, Comets will have 1st and 10 from the 50. First and 10 for the Comets. Ringo going to hand it off to Ronnie Jackson, and Rojak's not going to gain a yard. Parkview's going to pull him back quickly, stop him just past the 50-yard line. A couple of Patriots helped him back on his feet. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 50. Second down, Ringo takes the snap. Look to his right, but now he's got to scramble. Fires, incomplete. He was looking for Javion Love.
That was tough. He missed him because Mr. Javion Love was wide open.
J Love was open, but Ringo overthrew him.
And that was some great time by the that was good by the Mills Comets O-line, giving Mr. Ringo some time right there. I feel like he had plenty of time right there to deliver a throw right there. That's a great job by the
I bet all week long the Comets offensive line was putting in that work during practice because they know how big this game is as well. So now 3rd and 10. Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide. Takes the snap, looks, throws. It is complete to Madison, and Madison is out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Comets are in Parkview territory.
Yes, that's that matchup. That's that matchup, and that's that connection we've been seeing all year. Ringo and Madison.
So now 1st and 10. Comets pick up a new set of downs. And for the first time tonight in Parkview territory at the 35-yard line, right in front of our booth. Ringo, flag on the play after the snap, complete to Javion Love. J. Love was down as he dropped the ball. He was taken down at the 31-yard line. We're going to see what this penalty flag is. One of the benefits of being here at War Memorial Stadium is the officials are always mic'd up. Let's listen into the white hat. So a sideline warning against the Comets.
Come on, coaches, got to do better.
2nd down and 7. After the reception from Javion Love. Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide. Ringo drops back, look out, the pocket collapsed, and he's going to be sacked. Ringo had no time to throw the ball as he was swarmed by a whole bunch of Patriots, and he's down back at the 45.
Yeah, that was tough right there. That was a good tackle by Mr. Ja'Cory Smith right there.
So we have a lot of both Parkview and Mills fans here joining us tonight on the Mills Sports Network. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us here tonight. It's now 3rd down and long. 3rd and 20. Ringo looking to throw along here. He's going to fire it short, incomplete. He threw it too low, trying to get it to Javion Love. That'll bring up 4th down. On the scoreboard, it says 4th down, but on the field, the down marker says 3rd down. And now the officials are meeting on the field.
It's 4th.
Should be 4th down.
Yeah, unless they didn't count that as a 2nd and 7.
On the sideline warning?
Yeah. That's the case there.
I mean, they marked the ball where he got down there.
Yeah, they marked the ball where Love caught it and was downed. So a brief discussion now by the officials here early in the game in the first quarter, as the Patriots lead 7-0. It is 4th down after a lengthy discussion. So now the Comets looking like they're going for it here. Ringo alone in the backfield with 5 wide, and now Coach Lee wants a timeout.
I think we should punt the ball right here.
Yeah, we definitely should. So that's a tough situation for the Comets as they were looking to get into the red zone, but unfortunately that penetration by the Patriots defensive line set the Comets way back deep to the 45-yard line, putting them in a difficult position. It'll be 4th and 20.
Yeah, I feel like the Mills Comets, they like where they was at. They was moving the ball pretty good. Also, although we got drive killers are real.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, but yeah, the Parkview Patriots, they get a good penetration on the line. Not all plays, but some plays they drive, they did get the penetration.
Yeah.
We'll see what the play call be here for this 4th down.
So it looks like, I assume that the Comets will look to punt it away here because Coach Lee saw that Ringo was about to throw it deep on like a Hail Mary on 4th and 20. And now Comets, I believe, are coming back on the field in punt formation. Charlie Collins will be up front to block for Ringo, as Turk has been serving as both quarterback and punter this year for the Comets. It's a high snap, and Ringo is going to try to fake it, and Charlie Collins caught it. Charlie is only going to gain a yard.
The snap was bad, man.
As it looked like the Comets did want to fake the punt.
Yeah, I don't think they did want to fake it. The snap was high.
So, on the high snap, Ringo had nowhere to go, had to toss it away. And Charlie tried to make a play with it, but he could only gain a yard. So turnover on downs, and it'll be Parkview football 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Second drive of the game for Parkview's pass from McGee is complete to Elston. And he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. They try to get it to him on the out route, but he's going to lose 2 yards. So good job there by the Comets defense.
Yes, sir. Keeping it in front of him.
As we've been saying all year long, Coach Lee wants all 11 guys at the ball on defense. They've been executing that well this year. So 2nd down and 12. McGee's going to toss it out to his right side and loses the football. He might have been down. Yes, he was. That was Ashford on the carry. He was swarmed by the Comets defense down at the 45-yard line. Ball popped out after he was down.
3rd down.
So now it should be 3rd down and 9. I like that we can hear both the marching bands from up here.
Oh, yeah.
Both the Parkview band and, of course, the Mills band have been sounding fantastic so far.
Timeout.
And Parkview wants to use their first timeout of the half.
I think this game going to be a game of chess right here.
Oh, yes.
I think we're going to be yelling a lot of checkmate in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to slow down these Comets because they're fully motivated. They know how big this game is. And, you know, they've been receiving a lot of criticism, as I'll put it nicely, by basically everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's been especially true for this week, but that's honestly been all season long.
Yeah, it's big underdog week. The Mills they come in this game as the underdogs. I've been seeing all different types of point spreads for this game and stuff like that. And it just gives you something to talk about for the week.
Yeah.
And like this game has been the talk of the week. Well, this game has been the talk of the week since last Friday when they or basically when they seen it, or you can say when the brackets came out, they seen like these two teams fall on the same side and potential to play each other. The talks began then.
So now 3rd down and 9 for Parkview. Now McGee takes the snap. He's looking to throw down to the left side to Elson. Incomplete.
That's a good 3 and out right there. Great 3 and out. That's how you get off the field.
So now Parkview will get set to punt it away.
We got our great friend, Mr. Chauncey Haynes, back there to receive the punt return.
And it'll be Amarian Robinson to punt it away for Parkview. A bit of a high snap. He gets the punt away. Chauncey's going to field it. Chauncey at the 30, and that's where Parkview's going to bring him down. A bit of a dangerous return there by Chauncey Haynes.
Yeah, he pushed his blocker. He told him like to block, man. You got to block. Get out the way.
The ball will be spotted. Let's see where they put the ball. Right at the 32-yard line. Comets begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Ringo gonna hand it off to Rodney Jackson, and Rodney had some open room there, but he's taken down after a good few yards on the carry.
I like it. With that run game tonight, we gonna have to get at least 3-4 yards a pop. The thing about this game right here, you got to stay ahead of the sticks in a game like this. You can't play from behind.
Officially, it's a 6-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 4. Ringo fakes the handoff, fires outside to Ferguson, and Ferguson's going to be wrapped up. That was Cameron Settles on the tackle for Parkview. And he was tackled at the tackled at the 43. So it'll be a new set of downs. That'll move the chains for the Comets. First and 10 from their own 43. Ringo takes the snap, fires to the right side to Madison, incomplete.
It was incomplete.
Parkview saying that they got the interception.
Yeah, he definitely called, but he called it out of bounds, though.
That's a close one.
Yeah,
he was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
As they showed the instant replay on the video board here at War Memorial Stadium. I can get used to that. So second down and 10. Trips left. Ringo takes the snap. Fires down the left side. He was hit as it went up, and that one's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ramsey Cummings. A good defensive turnover there for the Patriots. As he made that interception look easy.
Yeah, he let that one sail. Like he let that one sail on him right there, and he took a hit too, releasing that ball.
So Parkview will take over on the interception. And Cummings was taken down at his own 48-yard line. A new drive here for Parkview, first and 10. Handoff up the middle. That's Elston on the carry. It's going to be brought down by a host of Comets. You can once again credit the defensive line on that one.
Yeah.
It'll be a gain of 5, second down.
Everybody get a quarter of a tackle.
So that carry brings the Patriots into Comet territory at the 47. On second down and 5. Going to hand it off to Elston again. He gets the first down and then some. So he reached forward to get a little extra yardage there as he was brought down. Charlie Collins credited with the tackle.
Oh, my God. I don't know who just got ankles took right there. Oh, my God. Mr. Elston put his foot in the ground right there.
Ball the 37-yard line. McGee hands it off to Kobe Davis.
Nice.
As the Patriots lined up in the I formation for the first time tonight.
A nice little old school ball right there.
Yeah. We have 5-yard gain, second down. I believe that was Ryan White on the stop, leading the Comets on defense. So now second down and 5 from the Mills 32-yard line. McGee almost bobbled the snap, looks to throw, rolling out to his right. Intercepted! Picked off by the Comets.
That's what we need, baby.
I believe that's Miles Castor on the interception.
Yes, sir.
Picking off the ball for your Comets.
It was a great job by Mr. Caleb Sane, flushing him out.
Yeah.
Not going for the pump fake right there. That's good right there.
Both Caleb Sane and Charlie Collins were charging at him in the backfield, making him scramble out to the right side. Had to throw it away pretty quickly. So now Comets get the ball back. We have a great view from up here. We're on the third floor of the War Memorial Stadium press box. A great view from up here.
Oh, yes, sir. Beautiful view.
So first and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Ringo fakes the handoff, looks to throw, fires down to his right side to Madison again. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Marion Robinson.
Yeah, Ringo got to get that ball out early. He's holding it on to Madison is running free.
Yeah.
And that split second that Ringo's holding the ball is getting them defenders a split second just to get there.
He's got to throw it to where it's, in front of where Madison is running, because a lot of times Akil is having to stop his momentum, try to turn around and catch that ball. So now 2nd down and 10. Ringo's going to hand it off to Rodney Jackson, and that's going to be a face mask penalty as a Patriot got his hands in Rojak's face mask.
And it was a handful.
Oh, yeah. So that'll give up what would have been a great stop for Parkview. And they were swarming him there at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, the chains.
Officials having a brief discussion here. Be a 15-yard penalty for the Comets. And that will move the chains after the face mask penalty. Ball at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Ringo fakes the handoff, throws to Dylan Parks. Parks had to jump pretty high to catch that ball, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. He's swarmed by a bunch of Parkview Patriots. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
We just got to stay ahead of the sticks. Stay ahead of the sticks.
So Ringo has been having to rush most of his passes here tonight. 2nd down and 10. Comets trying to get into Parkview territory here. Ringo drops back. Fires down the middle. Incomplete. As he had a man there open, just overthrew him. I believe that's Javion Love, the intended receiver.
Nah, there wasn't no overthrow right there, man. That's tutty. That's a tutty if he catch that because he's running. He threw it to him in stride. That's what you want right there. When you run at a post like that, you want it in stride.
So after that incomplete pass, it'll be 3rd down and 10. That was a close one, too. Ringo and Chauncey Haynes in shotgun. Ringo takes the snap, looks, and loses the football. Fumble on the play, picked up by the Comets, and he's still on his feet. A big man run. He's going to be brought down, and he's hurt. They hit him low, down to his legs, and he's down. That is not what you want to see.
Mr. Nick Carter, man.
And it was Nick Carter on the fumble recovery, as he already has an injury on his left hand as he's wearing that big old club to protect his hand. And now he's hurt. He was hit low.
Yeah.
You could definitely see it there as a Patriot helmet hit his knee. And as someone who's experienced a knee injury before, I can tell you that does not feel good. And hopefully he'll be okay. You never want to see anyone hurt on the field. And still on the ground, being looked at just in front of the Mills sideline. Still being looked at down there. It looks like the coaches are going to try to help him up. And he's back on his feet. It's now 4th down and 13. Ringo's going to punt it. It's a high one, as he had to be quick about it. It's going to take a little bit of a roll, but it's be out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 45.
I think Coach Lee had a conversation with the referee. Ringo was hit while punting the ball.
If he got that punt away earlier, it would have been a penalty. So now ball will be at the 46-yard line in Patriot territory. 1st down and 10 for Parkview. McGee's going to hand it off down to his left side, trying to get a stiff arm, and he's brought down.
That was a great open field tackle right there.
Cameron settles on the carry. I believe he was tackled by Chauncey Haynes.
Yes, sir, it was.
And the numbers are a bit difficult to see from up here without using my binoculars. So
that was a great open field tackle right there.
Yes, it was. So now 2nd down and 8. That was only a 2-yard gain. On 2nd down, they're going to hand it off to Settles again. And he's going to be wrapped up, taken down at the 50 by a whole pack of Comets.
Yes, sir.
Charlie Collins, Zion Smith, Miles Castor was there. Jamison Parker was in there as well.
He's still in there outside.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 50-yard line. So Comets fans making some noise here. 3rd down, hand it off to Settles again, and they get a good push for a 1st down, just shy of the 40-yard line.
That was a good hard-nosed run right there, straight down the middle with his own action.
So tough break for the Comets defense there, as they had a chance for another 3rd down stop. But Cameron Settles, the big carry there. They're handing the ball off to him a lot so far, D-Rob.
Oh, yes, sir. He's a workhorse.
And they'll give it to him again up the middle, and look out. He just gets away from the Comets defense. As we have a little bit of extracurricular activities now on the field. Some players are jawing at each other. That's Charlie Collins down there. I believe that's Tank talking to him, Tank Davis. 2 guys have been some targets for some smack talk all week long.
Oh, yeah, they double teamed Mr. Collins right there, and they just...
Both guys were jawing at each other. Some really great players as well.
Yeah, they see each other at these prospect camps all the time.
Yeah. 2 very talented players for both teams. So 2nd down, going to hand it off to Settles again. Settles gets away, and he's tripped up. Taken down to the 35-yard line. And he was... Can't quite see who that was on the stop. I tripped him up. I believe it may have been Zay Stribling or Jeremy Edwards, either one of them on the stop. It's now 3rd down and 5 for Parkview. Going to give it off. Hand off to another guy, as that's Jaden Ashford on the carry.
Stopped by number 6, Ian Streeter.
As Ian's been he's been a baller out there on defense all year long.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
And that will do it for your 1st quarter of play. Your Comets trailed the Parkview Patriots 7-0. And we'll be right back with the 2nd quarter of play right here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet,
Tile,
Cabinets, and more.
free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, We make it beautiful for less.
We welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium as your Comets trailed the Parkview Patriots 7-0. It's been a mostly defensive battle for both teams. These are two talent-filled ball clubs here playing tonight in the second round of the playoffs.
Oh, it's 4th down, too.
So after that break, it's 4th down and 5 for Parkview. And drops back to pass, fires, incomplete.
Yes,
as McGee tried to get it to Elston as he threw it out of bounds.
When I say there was a beautiful switch by Mr. Miles Caster and Chauncey Haynes back there on the post wheel, there was a beautiful switch over there.
So that'll turn it over on downs, and the Comets will have another chance on offense, 1st and 10 for a new drive. Comets have yet to score here. Both teams with very strong defenses. As it might be a defensive battle all night long. Now 1st and 10, Ringo throws it. It'll be try to be a double pass from Madison, but Madison had nowhere to throw it to.
Do you know that's the only time we haven't scored on that play this year?
That is true, yeah. Every other time that the Comets have ran that play, it's resulted in a touchdown.
Yes, yeah. I think it was too early to bring it out.
Yeah, absolutely. To be a loss of 6 on the play. The 2nd down and 16 from their own 30-yard line, as you could probably hear the Parkview coaches to our right. As Dylan Parks gets the reception. They'll spot him at the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
One thing about Dylan Parks, he's not scared to go across that middle, boy.
He was stopped by Kevin Ellis for Parkview. And a concerning sight as the stretcher is being brought out to the Comets bench. So now 3rd down, Ringo takes the snap, looks, fires, complete to Akil Madison. And Madison gets a big 1st down for the Comets at the 48-yard line. Comets now in Parkview territory.
Yes, sir. Move them chains.
So Achilles Ringo to Akil Madison. A duo that we've been seeing all year long. The leading passer to leading receiver in the state. So now 1st and 10. Hand it off to Ronnie Jackson. Ronnie tried to go up the middle. Stopped after about a yard gain. It'll be a 2nd down. As he was swarmed on that one, as this Parkview defense knows how to defend the run really well, D-Rob.
That front 7 is amazing. That front 7 is amazing. Got to give them credit.
2nd down and 9. Ringo fakes the handoff, looks, fires Dylan Parks, and Parks brings it down. What a catch by Dylan Parks, and he gets the 1st down for the Comets.
That is my guy, DP. He's probably one of, like I said, the most physical receiver we have on this Mills roster team.
That was Jermaine Penny on the defense for Parkview, as he was defending Dylan Parks really well.
It was. He was in great position and great coverage to make a play, but Mr. Dylan Parks, he made a better play.
Now Parkview wants to use their 2nd timeout of the half. I'll give us some time to recognize our crew tonight. I'm Trip Keeter alongside my broadcast partner Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Will Watkins. On our cameras is Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, Kristen Henson, and our spotter tonight is Chris Goodman.
Listen, we got Chris Goodman on low spot, got Terry Jordan on hot spot.
Has he been doing anything up here? I'm messing with you, Terry. I love you, man. So we got a great group of Natural State Sports staff with us tonight.
Yes, sir.
As we are the only PCSSD school remaining in the state playoffs. I'll say it again.
Chris felt like a little shade because, he does it for Robinson. You know what happened last week.
We're not going to talk about it. Well, we could if we want to.
We should. we got to let them tell us about some Robinson football, man. They had a great year.
They did have a great year. Very talented team for Robinson for sure. So now 1st and 10 for the Comets at the Parkview 37-yard line. Ringo swarmed in the backfield, nowhere to go. Ball is on the ground, but they say that Ringo was down. And the Patriots were all over that one. So a big-time stop for Parkview. So it'll be 2nd down and long from the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 18. Ringo drops back, and he's going to be stopped again. As that defensive line for Parkview, Landon Kennedy on the stop. 2 sacks in a row for Parkview.
Oh, yeah.
And to say that is hurting this Comets offense would be an understatement.
Oh, yeah. I think we back kind of where we started from a little bit.
So after that sack, the ball is back in Comet territory. It'll be 3rd down and 28 from the Comets 45. You know, Comets want to use their 2nd timeout of the half. Some momentum killers here in the first half for the Comets, as 3 times now, that if you think the Comets are on a roll here on offense, Ringo is stopped deep in the backfield.
Yeah, like this, Mills Cummins, they move the ball, but I'm telling you, like this Parkview front 7, they tough. They get that penetration, and I don't think they even listen. They just rushing their front 4, and they just got to get home. They getting home. The Mills Cummins offensive line, they just got to drop what they have and play ball. They got to man up.
We have nearly 900 people joining us on the broadcast tonight. We thank you all for watching us tonight. Make sure, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button to the Mill Sports Network and like this stream. Now we're over 1,000, just like that. So we want each and every one of you, if you have not already, like this stream and subscribe to the Mill Sports Network, as well as the Ma Mel Robinson and Sylvan Hill Sports Network, all brought to you by Natural State Sports. So 3rd down and long, and this one's going to be even longer after a false start. Momentum killers.
Oh, drive killers are real, brother.
It's easy to say that's been the Comets' biggest opponent all season long, is these drive killers.
It's like look, the first down sticks on the opposite side of the field.
Ball at their own 40-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 33. We're getting to NFL blitz numbers here, and now Ringo's going to be sacked again. He's taken down at his own 30. Everyone on the Parkview D line getting deep back there, and now I believe that's Nick Carter. He's being carted off the field from the Comet sideline. That's not something you like to see. He was already hurt earlier in the year, and now he's having to be helped off the sideline as Ringo gets the punt away and bobbled. Had to be, it was a Marion Robinson who tried to return the punt as he bobbled it at the 30, and it's going to be taken back to about the 26-yard line.
It's a penalty flag on the play.
Wonder what this penalty is. It is back to the Comets side of the field. Now the white hat is going to go explain it to the Parkview coaching staff. Curious to see what this penalty will be. Let's hear what he has to say. So it's a chop block penalty against the Comets. So now it'll be fourth down and even longer. They're going to retry fourth down.
They're going to be 4th and 48.
Jeez.
The line to gain is all the way at, I believe that's the 26.
Is that a 15-yard penalty?
Jeez.
What? Yeah. Oh. Huh? What?
No, it's fourth down and
Forever.
miles. It's so long they're not even going to show it on the scoreboard here in the stadium. And Ringo punts it away again. This one's going to be shorter and going to be fair caught at the 50. So he's
Another flag.
step back at the 49, and we got another flag.
I think it's on Parkview. Maybe.
Let's see. Holding against Parkview. So that'll push the Patriots back 10 yards from where Robinson fielded the ball on the fair catch. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 39. The Parkview defense making major stops there during the last drive. Parkview's offense looking to capitalize. They hand it off to Elston down the right side and gets the first down. He's still on his feet. He was carrying some guys down to about the 40-yard line is where he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, he's tough too. Mr. Terrio Elston, yeah, he's tough runner too.
He was carrying some guys down there.
And he's not the biggest man on the field, but
He's not.
But he plays so big though.
So now 1st down and 10 at the Comet 40-yard line. McGee hands it off to Elston, and Elston's got some open room. Down the sideline, he's still on his feet. Touchdown Parkview. Almost untouched on the 40-yard touchdown run. Patriots extend their lead. So Parkview continues to extend their lead. They've been a high-powered offense here tonight. As Solomon Aguilar's PAT is good. Patriots lead 14-0 with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yes, sir.
So Comets trailing here in the first half. And D-Rob, I can't remember the last time that Mills was down 14-0.
I think it was down 14-0, but we've been down by 14 points before. I think the highest total we've been down this year I think it was 17. With a comeback win, too.
That was against Whitehall.
Yes, sir.
So Aguilar back on the field to kick it away for Parkview. Javion Love back deep to return. As well as I believe that's Chauncey Haynes.
Probably Vance Cunningham.
I believe you're right. I can't see his number from here, so he won't face us.
That's Vance.
I'm trying to look at him. So Brian Aguilar to kick it away for Parkview. Excuse me, Solomon Aguilar. That's Brian Aguilar is for the Comets. So two Aguilars, both return guys for the Comets, trying to return at the same time. That's Javion Love on the return as he is bumped at the 23. Parkview not afraid to lower their shoulders here. And they'll spot him back at the 22. First and 10 for the Comets. Looking to get on the board. Ringo takes the snap, looks, fires to Dylan Parks, and Parks. Comets fans are wanting a penalty. That is a close call to make as that ball was real close to him, and he was bumped.
Flag.
He was bumped by a Marion Robinson.
Somebody throw a flag.
As everyone on the Mills side got on their feet, they wanted a flag as well. It's now second down and 10 on the incomplete pass. Ringo fakes the handoff, fires to Javion Love, and Love dropped it.
Can't have drops, man. Can't have drops.
So incomplete pass, third down and 10. Clock stops at 7:04. So third down and 10. Ringo and Jackson in shotgun with four wide. Now Ringo fakes the handoff, looks. He's going to have to scramble, and he's going to be sacked again.
He got to stop holding that ball out like that.
So Achilles Ringo sacked for about a 3-yard loss. Fourth down and 13 from their own 19-yard line, a 3 and out. So the Comets are going to make some substitutions here for the punt team to make their way onto the field. For the Achilles Ringo punt, Robinson back deep to return for Parkview. It's a low punt. And take a roll. Robinson bobbled it at the 45, and he's on his feet. And look out. Charlie Collins and Dylan Parks going to try to bring him down. And I believe that was Dylan Parks on the touchdown saving stop, taking him down to the 3-yard line. So my goodness, he's got the speed, and that could have been 6.
Yeah.
So a good tackle, slowing him down there by Dylan Parks.
Oh, he fumbled.
He nearly,
He fumbled the
looking
ball.
at the replay, he dropped the football as he went down, but Parkview still recovered. So now first down and goal at the 3.
There's no secret what we're going to do here. Run that ball.
And up the middle, and that's in the end zone. It's Kobe Davis on the touchdown run, the 3-yard touchdown carry. Now Parkview starting to run away with it here in the second quarter. This is the most that the Comets have trailed all season long. So now Solomon Aguilar to kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is through the uprights, but we have a flag after the kick. So a flag on the play as the ball went through the uprights. Now the officials meeting down near the 5, and they're going to wave off the penalty. So I'm not sure what the initial call was, but they're going to wave off the penalty. And now with 5:47 remaining in the second quarter, Parkview leads the Comets 21-0. Not the start you wanted to see for these Comets.
Oh, no, sir. No, sirree.
Parkview tonight showing why they're the best team in the state. Is anybody who tells you that, they're not lying. So now Solomon Aguilar to kick it away once again for Parkview. And the kick is away. It's going to be fielded. I believe that's Madison on the carry. He's taken down at the 15. It'll spot him at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Of all the times for the Comets offense to step up and make some plays, the time is now. 1st and 10 deep in their own territory from their own 17. Ringo's going to hand it off to Rodney Jackson. Rojak gaining about 3 yards down the 20-yard line, and these two teams have been jawing at each other all night long.
And they jawing, boy.
They've been jawing, yep. It's like I said earlier, this is a playoff game, but it's got the feeling of a rivalry as well.
Oh, it's most definitely a rivalry. These teams have some rich history going against each other.
2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard carry by Rodney Jackson. Ringo fakes the handoff, fires at KJ Ferguson, and Ferguson gets the first down. He's going to be tackled by Cameron Settles.
Nice little RPO action right there.
A good reception there by Camarion Ferguson. And he gets the first down as he was tackled at the 32-yard line. Got to say, it's a bit different watching a football game through broken glass. So 1st and 10, Rodney Jackson's going to get the handoff. And he's only going to gain about a yard, if that. Nigel Farsi on the stop, the sophomore lineman for Parkview. So officially no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. .420 and counting here in the second quarter. Ringo fires, incomplete, out of bounds. As he was looking for Madison, he was covered well by Cameron Settles for Parkview. It's now 3rd down and 10. Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Brought to you by Akel's Carpet One. Now 3rd and 10. Ringo fires, dropped, incomplete by KJ Ferguson as Ringo had to throw it earlier than expected. It'll be 4th down and 10. This is something we're not used to seeing, this Comets offense taking so long to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
It's now 4th down and 10 from their own 32, and the punt team back on the field for the Comets with Amari and Robinson back deep to return. And now the Comets going to use their final timeout of the half. So a long first half for both teams. It's been a long first half for both teams. It has been a mostly defensive battle, but Parkview been capitalizing more here in the first half and have 3 touchdowns to show it.
Oh, yeah. It's just one of them nights.
Yep.
And it was just on the wrong night.
So it'll be 4th down and 10 for Mills. Ringo set to punt it away to Amari and Robinson, the junior defensive back for Parkview. And they might as well have the ATH for him on the roster. And Ringo trying to, it looked like he was going to fake it to throw it away, but instead he punts it. He'll take a roll, be spotted at the 44-yard line, picked up by Dylan Parks. And that's where Parkview will take over 1st and 10. Don't forget to join us for our Eagles Carpet One halftime show, as we're just under 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
As we make it beautiful for less.
Eagles Carpet One with 3 locations in the Little Rock area. Sherwood, North Little Rock, and Little Rock. Check them out at AclesCarpet1.com. That's Eagles Carpet One. We make it beautiful for less. Now 1st and 10. McGee's going to hand it off to Elston again. And look out, he's got some open room. He gets the first down. He's pushed out of bounds, the 45. And we got a flag down.
Holding is Parkview.
And you are right looking at the, oh my goodness, looking at the replay.
He held for dear life.
I believe that's Tank Davis who was holding there as he had a fistful of a Comets jersey. And you could see him down there patting his chest saying, yep, that's on me.
Yeah, they ran in a mess at this counter, man.
Now, don't sleep on Tank Davis, though. I mean, that guy, he's big, but he's also really athletic.
Oh, yeah.
He's a tough lineman. One of the best in the state.
Yeah.
So it'll still be 1st down. Ball spotted their own 37. Handed off up the middle to Elston again. And he's got nowhere to go. He's only going to gain about a yard. So they'll bring up 2nd down from their own 38-yard line on the 1-yard carry by Montario Elston. 2nd down and 16. On the play clock. Now McGee takes the snap, drops back, looks to throw, fires down to his right side, is complete. That's Robinson on the reception. And he's stopped 2 yards short of the first down. Ian Streeter on the tackle for the Comets. It's now be 3rd down and 1 after the 15-yard pickup. Parkview in Comet territory once again. Going to hand it off to Elston. And Elston
Holden's coming back again.
Another flag, 2 flags down this time. So it's 3rd down and 1. Well, now this one's going to be coming back. Beep, 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 beep. So we've had Reggie Swinton on the mic back at the Galaxy for the Comets home games, and he would play that every time the visiting team got a penalty. Now the Comets marching band. Letting themselves be heard tonight. Officials still discussing what these penalty flags are for. And one of them is down on the Comets sideline talking to Cortez Lee. Holding against Parkview is one of them. And a delay of game. So 2 fouls on the play against Parkview. Ball will be spotted back at the 50-yard line. Third down and 4 from the 50. And I'm going to hand it off up the middle to Davis. And Davis rumbles to the 45-yard line and gets the first down.
He was just trucking along.
So stopped by the entire defensive line for the Comets. Will be 1st and 10 from the Mills 45. Going to hand it off down to the right side. Look out, he's still got some open room. Montario Elston on the carry again. Charlie Collins on the stop. Actually, I believe that was Miles Castor on the tackle. And look out. We've got a Comet without a helmet on that one. Some John going on down near the Parkview sideline after the Elson carry. I believe that's Ian Streeter without a hat.
That's Ryan White.
Never mind, that is Ryan White. So some John after that play as Captain lost his cap. And he's going to make his way to the sideline.
I hear you, Trip. I hear you.
And he's not happy down there. So now 3rd down from the 40-yard line. McGee looks to throw. Fires down the left side, and it's going to be a pass interference penalty against the Comets as the pass was intended for Kyrick Folks.
Was it holding?
It might have been a defensive holding.
Hey, I'll take it. They're ready to give it up a touchdown. I take that every time. Come here.
It was not. Oh, that ball was going out of bounds.
Talk your stuff, Will.
Chain crew have yet to set up after the previous play. So it will be a pass interference against the Comets. Ball will be spotted at the Mills 25 with a minute to go here in the second quarter. Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Now McGee on the quarterback keeper. Another flag. This one will be coming back. It's a 15-yard gain, but this one's going to be brought back for a holding penalty against Parkview.
What do you call it on? Number 7, receiver.
So a holding penalty once again for Parkview. Clock freezes at 52 seconds. Ball is now spotted at the 30-yard line, 1st and 15. Now McGee rolls out to his right. He's got time to throw. Fires to the end zone, incomplete, intended for Cameron Settles, as he was open. He had a couple of Comets behind him, but he was just overthrown by Eric McGee. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 from the Comets' 30-yard line. 45 seconds remaining in the half. Parkview looking to score one more time as the Comets will receive the kickoff to begin the second half. McGee fires down to his right side, way too low for his man. It's intended for Fulks, so it'll be 3rd down and 15. With 41 seconds stopped on the clock. So now 3rd down and 15. McGee drops back, looks to throw, trying to scramble up the middle, and he's got some open room, and he'll get the 1st down, and he goes out of bounds at the 13. On a 17-yard pickup. We have a Comet down on the sideline. On the Parkview side as he's held back up, but he is wobbling.
Cramp.
I believe that's Ian Streeter who was cramping. And now he's down on the field as he was struggling to hop off the field. Now he's going to be helped off. So most definitely is a cramp. So it looks like he will be okay. He just had a lower body cramp, and he's got to sit out for the remainder of this quarter. 33 seconds on the clock. Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show. So now Parkview. That's 1st and 10 from the 13. And 33 seconds to extend their lead. Now McGee hands it off up the middle. Touchdown Parkview. Jaden Ashford on the carry on the 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will not be denied here. As they lead 27-0 here with just under 30 seconds remaining. Now Solomon Aguilar to kick the extra point. And the PAT is up, and it is through.
It is good.
So with 29 seconds remaining before halftime, Parkview extends their lead 28-0 over your Mills Comets.
Yeah. Still a lot of football left to be played.
Still a lot of football left to be played, but you got to overcome 28-point deficit. And your Comets still have yet to score, and it's almost halftime.
Yeah.
Don't forget to join us for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show, brought to you by AkelsCarpet1.com.
We make it beautiful for less.
We appreciate each and every one of you joining us here on the Mills Sports Network, whether you're a Parkview fan or a Mills fan or just a fan of some good high school football. We appreciate each and every one of you joining us here tonight on the Mills Sports Network.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
If you haven't already, make sure you like the broadcast and subscribe to the Mills Sports Network, as well as the Maumelle, Robinson, and Sylvan Hills Sports Network, all brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Yeah.
And also check out the main Natural State Sports YouTube channel as well. So Solomon Aguilar to kick it away here. It'll be returned by Akil Madison from the 10-yard line. And he's going to toss it. He tossed it to Chauncey Haynes. Chauncey had some room to run, but he stopped his momentum. He's going to be taken down at the 26. So some trickery here by the Comets. Trying to see if anything will work here down 28.
Listen, the announcers over here, the PA announcer having a hard time seeing numbers too. He said Ryan White on the return.
Yeah.
That was Chauncey Haynes.
So next year, the numbers will look different for the Comets, as a rule will be implemented for color of numbers to contrast the jersey. So Ringo tried to throw it to Dylan Parks, but he way overthrew him right over his head. It'll be second down and 10 for the Comets from their own 27.
I don't know if you noticed, Caleb Shane and Charleston Collins went to tackles.
Now Ringo takes the snap, drops back, trying to scramble away, trying to give himself more time, still on his feet, and now he's going to try to run it himself. Two Patriots ran into each other trying to tackle Ringo, and he gained a few yards there on the quarterback keeper.
He had two people down there wide open, I ain't gonna lie. Charleston Collins and Caleb Shane look good at tackles.
And that'll do it for your second quarter of play. Parkview leads by 28 over your Mills Comets. And we'll be right back with the Akel's Carpet One halftime show right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet.
Tile.
Cabinets, and more.
Free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
For less.
What'd you say? Put my headset up? Okay.
Akel's Flooring and Cabinets were pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet.
Tile.
Cabinets, and more.
Free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
For less.
And we welcome you to our Akel's Carpet One halftime show as your Comets trail the Parkview Patriots 28-0. And it's been a tough first half for the Comets, but crazier things have been done. There's still plenty of football to be played here tonight, but the Comets have to overcome a 28-point deficit, D-Rob.
Yeah, the Mills comes down by 28 points right now. They show some signs of they can move the ball against this Parkview team, but like with some key injuries to that offensive line, this game starts in the trenches, and like out of the trenches, you really can't do nothing. I got to give credit to this great Parkview team, coached by Mr. Coach Bowden. This Parkview defense, they getting that penetration. They are eating on this Mills offensive line. As far as offensive for the Parkview go, they moving the ball good. They run out a lot of counter traps and all that stuff. It looks good. As far as Mills defense, they getting off the field. They had some 3 and outs in the first half, so those are good signs. Offense, you can't play behind the sticks. You got at least 3 yards of play or something like that. You got to sustain the drives.
Yeah, and I can't help but give credit to these Parkview Patriots because we've been hearing all year long on how they're the best team in the state, and everyone who told us that we're not lying because these guys can easily go and win a state championship by 28, essentially.
Yes, and like you said, won the state championship by 28. Last year, I came to the state championship game, and they played Shiloh Christian, and they beat Shiloh Christian by the margin of, I think it was like 35, 40 points last year. They put on They put on a show. They put on the cleaning. The one thing about this Parkview team, they go put on a show. It's straight highlight plays from the defense and from the offense.
And before we continue with the report, we have a little bit of an injury update as Nicholas Carter, for the junior tackle for the Comets, who was already playing with the broken hand as he had a big club on his hand. He suffered a broken leg earlier during the first quarter, so he will not be returning for the remainder of the game, and that is not something you like to hear either, as he's been a fighter all year long for the Comets, overcoming that broken hand and now having to leave the game with a broken leg. We wish nothing but a healthy recovery for our buddy Nick Carter.
Yes, sir. Thoughts and prayers out to Nick Carter because we know he's the anchor.
Yes.
Or the offensive line, back in week 0, I asked Coach Bowden who we need to watch out for, and the first person he said that Nick Carter is a beast, and for sure that boy Nick Carter is a beast.
And shout out to the Parkview Patriots marching band, as you saw during their halftime performance, as we broadcasted it live right here on the Mills Sports Network, and they are definitely one of the best high school bands in the state, D-Rob.
Yeah, everybody in the comments, Trip don't know what a good high school band look like, man. I was in a marching band, but that show right they just put on, that was a great show. And if you love watching Parkview marching band, you can catch them tomorrow at the Cranksgiving at Southwest High School. That was the Battle of the Bands.
As they have, I bet they're going to win that one too because they sound great.
Hey, there's a free promo for y'all.
So now looking at this game, Comets with the biggest deficit they've trailed by all year long. I don't think all year the Comets have gone into halftime with a goose egg. And now down 28-0. It's a tough deficit to overcome. But as I said earlier, crazier things have happened in the game of football, and there's a lot of game left to play. So what do you think is the scheme going on down there in the locker room during halftime?
It's not necessarily a scheme that's about to go on. It's literally about you got to take when you down by it's literally one play at a time, one drive at a time. Like you control what you can control, and what you can't control, you control what you're doing in that play. So it's just one play at a time, one drive at a time, and just focus on the task at hand.
Now Parkview, their defense has been really hard to block for this Comets O-line. As about 5 times tonight, they've gotten in the backfield, knocking Achilles Ringo back 5, 10, 15 yards. And the offensive line, the guys in the trenches for the Comets coming up short in the first half.
Yeah, I would just like to see Mr. Ringo get the ball out just a little bit earlier. He's holding on that ball for a little tad bit, and like I said, when you hold on for that ball a little tad bit, it gives defenders it just all it takes a second to make up speed. So like I like to see Mr. Ringo get that ball out quite early, so we make some plays.
So now let's take a look at some scores from around the state during the second round of the AAA state playoffs. D-Rob, what's the scores?
I'm gonna start with the 5A, man. You got the Hot Springs Lakeside trailing the Palm Bluff Zebras 7-27 right now. You got Shiloh Christian down there traveling to Jonesboro to the Valley View Blazers. They're winning 28-17 at halftime. You got the Camden Fairview being the Southside Southerners that just beat the Robinson.
Why'd you have to do that to him as he's walking out the room?
Because Chris was walking out, so I had to say there was some emphasis. Yeah, but that's the 5A right there. I can go to some 7A. 7A right now, you got Brian Leadham Rogers, 35-17. Conway in a dogfight right now, went over Benville West, 35-28. You got Cabot down at halftime, 21-7. And Fayetteville's winning against Fort Smith Southside, 17-3.
So a lot of good games going on across the state. You said Shiloh Christian traveled to Valley View over in Jonesboro.
4-hour drive.
Yeah, that's a long, long drive.
4-hour drive.
And it's about 3 hours or 3.5 hours from right here at War Memorial Stadium. As Shiloh Christian could easily rally their way throughout the playoffs and appear in another state championship.
Oh, yeah. So I think if Shiloh Christian wins tonight, I think in Palm of High wins tonight, Shiloh Christian travels to Pine Bluff next week to take on the Zebra. So that would be a good one.
Yes, it will.
That definitely be a good one.
And now your Comets are back on the field, making their way from the locker room, getting ready to warm up with just under 2 minutes remaining during the halftime break. Parkview still not on the field, so they might add some more time on the clock for them to warm up.
Oh, yes, sir.
And so going into the second half, the Comets won the opening coin toss to further option, so the Comets will receive to begin the third quarter. So now offensively and defensively, Darius, what would what I'm trying to say is what would your play calls be? What would your plan be to come back in this ball game?
So as far as defense-wise, Mills comes. They just got to stop that run. Like, they've been stopping the run, but, like, Parkview, they get some big home run, hitter runs here and there. They've been excellent versus the pass, defending the pass against the Parkview Patriots. For our offensive line, what we have to watch for, Caleb Sane and Charlie Collins, they both have switch jerseys and they going to tackle. So that's going to be somebody to watch, like, they give them that anchor on both sides. Some guys that Ringo know he can trust to watch his blind side and watch his front side. So it's going to be good to see how that plays out. And Ringo just got to be comfortable and be himself and, like, deliver the ball. Like, and when we run the ball, we got to just stay ahead of the sticks.
Now, another defensive plan for the Comets should be slowing down this Parkview run game as the Patriots have been running all over Mills tonight. Mostly carries by Montario Elston as he's been really hard to slow down.
So, Parkview, they got Montario Elston and Mr. Cameron Settles, and also we have seen Jaden Ashford. We have seen Kobe Davis. So, like, Parkview's lowly in that backfield, and, like, they running the ball, they running heavy. They run a lot of counters, little zone runs, traps. So, like, I'm gonna tell you, when you see a counter, and when you see a counter, I don't think you see is 2 or 3 linemen coming your way pulling. So, like, that's a scary sight right there. So, like, you just gotta play gap assignments and just fill the holes.
Parkview leads Mills 28-0 here during halftime, and we thank you for joining us here for our Eagles Carpet One halftime show. We'll be right back with the third quarter of play right here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
Take advantage of store-wide savings.
Carpet,
Tile,
Cabinets, and more.
free installation and padding on all carpets. No interest for 18 months on flooring or cabinets. Sales tax paid.
At Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful
For less.
Eagles Flooring Akel's Flooring and Cabinets, we're pulling out all of the stops for the whole enchilada sale.
And we welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium as we are set to begin the second half. And Solomon Aguilar set to kick it away for Parkview. And we're glad to have you with us here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson. Our producer and engineer is Will Watkins. Our spotter is Chris Goodman. And in our cameras is Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, and Kristen Henson.
Shout out to my hotspot, Terry Jordan, Scary Terry.
So the Patriots kick it away here to begin the second half. It'll be returned at the 9 by the Comets. Trying to get to the 30-yard line. It's going to be stopped. That's Vance Cunningham on the return.
Young buck, sophomore.
So now we have some adjustments to the offensive line for the Comets as Charlie Collins
55.
is number 55, and I believe Caleb Stain is 56. Now we have a flag down on the return. 2 flags down on the field now. So 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against both teams, which will offset.
Mama.
So 1st and 10 for the Comets from their own 27-yard line. Ringo will be alone in the backfield with 5 wide. Trips right. Open field to the right. Ringo gets the snap. He'll try to roll it out, and he's got nowhere to go. Fires. It's complete.
That's a flash.
And it was caught by Charlie Collins.
You can't do that.
But you can't throw it to an offensive lineman.
Hey, but it stopped you from getting hurt, though.
Yeah. So it'll be an ineligible man
I know Charlie down there
downfield.
somewhere.
Normally they would line him up at tight end or even fullback maybe. Sometimes a running back. Charlie's a all-around athlete. So when he makes it to the next level to play for the Razorbacks, you could really put him at any position. And he'd perform well. So it will be a loss of down on the illegal touching penalty and a sideline warning against Parkview. And the Parkview fans aren't happy about that one. So it'll be 2nd down and 15. Ball at their own 23. Ringo fakes the handoff, and he's going to be wrapped up. Tries to toss it away, and it is caught.
Again
by Charlie Collins. Another illegal touching penalty. Flags fly everywhere.
You got to remember, there's an offensive lineman now right now, not a tight end.
We haven't seen Charlie play offensive line all year long, so it's kind of clear he's not used to needing to block rather than trying to catch the ball. So we'll see where they spot the ball after these penalties. So, legal touching on Charlie.
Oh boy, a cold tight end. Third down.
And so it'll be 2 penalties, one being illegal touching and then unsportsmanlike conduct, both on Mills.
This is always going to happen. Same place and everything.
So now spot the ball. It's at half the distance to the goal. Be spotted at the 8. So now 3rd down and really long. 3rd down and 30. Ringo fired to Dylan Parks on the screen. It went right out of his hands. The ball bounced right out of the hands of Dylan Parks on the screen pass. Now the Comets face 4th down and 30.
That's not a way you want to start the second half.
No, it is not.
That's not the way at all.
So now Ringo is going to have to punt the ball out of his own end zone. with Amarian Robinson back deep to return. And flag.
12 people on the field.
So there were 12 guys in formation for the Comets. He'll push the Comets back even further.
Wow.
So they'll spot the ball at the 4-yard line. It's now 4th down and 34. I think that's the first time I've ever seen or heard someone say 4th and 34. Now Ringo to punt it out of his own end zone. See, he touched the ball. Robinson touched the ball, and it's going to be taken for a touchdown. I didn't hear a whistle blown. That should be a touchdown.
Ain't no instant replay in high school. They can't go off the board.
Miles Castor picked up the ball and took it to the end zone as it looked like Amarian Robinson touched the ball as he was about to return it.
He's been touching the ball all night.
He didn't pick up the ball, though. And then Miles took it to the end zone. I don't know about you guys. I didn't hear a whistle.
It wasn't.
He's been touching the ball all night. He's been playing on fire.
So the officials overturn it, saying that it was not touched by Robinson. By Amarian Robinson. These guys around me are trying to gaslight me, so. Be 1st and 10 for Parkview in Comet territory. Going to hand it off down the right side. That's Ashford. And he picks up a 1st down for Parkview. About an 11-yard carry. Make it a 12-yard carry. He's down at the 32-yard line for a new set of downs. Hand it off to Ashford again. He's got nowhere to go. Wrapped up by the Comets defensive line at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Tackle was made by Charlie Collins. There's nobody told the PA announcer about the jersey swap for Caleb Sane and Charlie Collins. So now 2nd down and 10. McGee's going to throw it. It's caught by Elston. And Elston makes some guys miss. He's still on his feet. And my goodness. As Montario Elston, easily one of the best receivers in the state, and he was hit late by Ian Streeter out of bounds.
Because he made contact with him. He ain't hit him, but he made contact.
Yeah, it looked like
He used them as a
so they're going to wave off the flag.
office.
It'll still be a 1st down after the Montario Elston reception. And boy, is he hard to bring down. So now McGee is going to hand it off to Ashford up the middle. Stopped after about a 5-yard gain. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Handed off up the middle. This time it's Davis on the carry. Only going to gain about probably 3 yards. Gonna spot the ball at the 8-yard line. So another sideline warning. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. So now the ball will be spotted at the 13. 3rd down for Parkview. McGee is going to hand it off up the middle to Ashford again. He's still rumbling down there. Gets the 1st down. Inside the 5. They're going to spot him at the 4. It'll be 1st and goal for Parkview. The clock will continue to run here. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Hand it off to Davis up the middle. Touchdown, Parkview. Kobe Davis on the 3-yard touchdown run for Parkview. And now Parkview putting this game away early.
Yes, sir.
Up by 34-0 now. Now Solomon Aguilar to kick the extra point for Parkview.
Ooh-wee.
And the PAT is up, and it is good. So with 8:41 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, your Comets trail the Parkview Patriots 35-0. So we've still got plenty of football to play for the remainder of this game, D-Rob, but it's looking like it's going to be nearly impossible for the Comets to come back. So now Aguilar back on the field to kick it away for Parkview. Parkview leads by 35. And the kickoff is away. It'll be fielded at the 4-yard line.
Oh,
It's Cunningham on the return, as he was probably better off to let it bounce into the end zone.
Chuck your nose trip.
What? What was that?
Nothing, you good, sir.
Okay. So now the clock will continue to run due to the mercy rule. Now Ringo will hand it off to Ronnie Jackson. Jackson gains about 7 yards before he's taken down by about 4 Patriots on the play. It'll be an 8-yard gain officially, 2nd down and 2. So now Ringo throws to Dylan Parks on the screen pass, and DP gets the first down. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. So a good screen pass to Dylan Parks. It'll pick up a first down for Mills. Now Ringo drops back, looks to throw, pocket collapsing. He's going to have to throw it. And he caught it. Akil Madison somehow catches the football as he was held. Flags came flying for a PI.
911, that man is a problem.
I mean, what a catch. As he had a man all over him. And that'll move the chains for the Comets inside Parkview territory. Now Ringo on 1st and 10, fires to Dylan Parks, and Parks finds some open room, gets a first down. What a run there by Dylan Parks. Running with all his speed strength there, getting another first down for the Comets. So a new set of downs once again for the Comets. Ringo drops back to pass, rolling out to his right. He's got to throw it away, and he does. And incomplete, almost picked off. It was nearly picked off by Cameron Settles for Parkview. So now 2nd down and 10 from the Parkview 33. Now Ringo is going to hand it off to Roddy Jackson up the middle, and he is met. Oh my goodness. He was hit by Montavian Goins. And what a hit. Only a 2-yard gain, 3rd down and 8. At the 31-yard line. So on 3rd down, Ringo drops back to pass, going to roll it out again. Trying to throw it away, but he's sacked. Deep in the backfield. Parkview thought that he fumbled the ball in the sack, but he was down.
He was definitely down.
Yeah. The Comets were trying to avoid ending the game with a goose egg, but sacks like that definitely won't help. So a huge loss on the play. It'll be 4th and 25 from the 48-yard line. So on 4th down, Ringo might as well go for it. And he's going to try to get away. Is he no one to throw it to? And he dropped the football. That one was a fumble as he dropped the ball in midair. And it's going to be recovered by Parkview. So So Jeremy Edwards on the fumble recovery for Parkview. The clock stopped at 3:58, but it needed to keep running. So for the remainder of the game, all the Comets are going to try to do is at least score a point.
Yeah, let's get that goose head off the board.
Yeah.
Chris using his binoculars.
So Parkview will take over. After the fumble recovery. And Parkview wants to use their first time out of the half. We appreciate every one of you watching us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Whether you're a Parkview fan or a Mills fan or just a football fan all around, we thank you so much for joining us. I'm Trip Keeter alongside Darius Robinson.
Yup.
Our producer and engineer is Will Watkins. On our cameras, Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, and Kristen Henson. And our spotters tonight are Terry Jordan and Chris Goodman.
Yeah, Chris Goodman spotting this L that the Hog's going to take right.
Shut up, D-Rob.
Bro, I didn't say no about Hogs, man. I said the
Hey,
Hogs.
D-Rob, look, we're on camera.
Huh?
We're on camera.
Where?
Kristen's got us on camera.
Where's she at?
She's down there.
Oh.
Down at the end of the sideline. Hello. TJ will always jump on an opportunity to be seen, and he's wearing the brightest hoodie that he owns. So back on the field, a late hit by the Comets. I mean, why would you do that? Late in this game, down 35. We have a personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the Comets.
You gotta maintain your emotions, man. You gotta have to maintain your emotions.
It's understandably the Comets being down 35-0 here in the playoffs. Naturally, that is going to stir up some frustrations, but
You gotta keep your composure.
Got to keep your composure.
Good sportsmanship, man.
So the sportsmanship rule is in effect. The clock will continue to run as Parkview leads by 35. No gain on that carry. So that was Jaden Mayweather on the carry, the sophomore. So some of the younger guys getting some play time now. Going into this game, you know the Comets were very excited for this one as felt like they were waiting on playing Parkview all year long. And this is absolutely not the result they wanted. So on 2nd down and 9, Mayweather's going to carry it again. Stopped a yard short of the first down to the 30-yard line.
I'm telling you, this Parkview patient, they got some running backs, boy.
They've got some depth and they've got a lot of talent too.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 31. Minute 30 remaining in the third quarter. Mayweather's going to take the handoff again, and he gets the first down and then a couple more yards. Tackled at about the 24. So Charlie Collins on the stop. And Mayweather moves the chains for Parkview. We've got a Comet limping quickly off the field.
Zion Smith.
So now 1st and 10 for Parkview once again. 30 seconds left in the third. High snap. Ball's on the ground. Going to be picked up and taken by the cornerback. That's Emmanuel Bunting, the sophomore quarterback on the field now for Parkview. And that will do it for your third quarter of play. Comets trail the Parkview Patriots 35-0 here at War Memorial Stadium. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter right here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. We welcome you back to Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium. So your Comets trail the Parkview Patriots 35-0. As we begin the fourth quarter of play. And we're glad to have you with us here on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. I'm Trip Keeter, alongside Darius Robinson, as well as Will Watkins, Jake Couples, Cameron Couples, Avery McMullen, Patrick Haley, Kristen Henson, and Chris Goodman.
Yep.
As well as Terry Jordan here tonight.
And the Arkansas Punishers.
It's been safe to say that Parkview is the best team that the Comets have faced all year long because, well, obviously Parkview is the best team in the state.
Yeah.
They've been undefeated all year.
Yeah.
I can't even recall when their last loss was. Probably.
It was Bryant week 2 last year. They lost by 1 point.
And they've won every game ever since as Mayweather takes the handoff. Not going to gain a yard there. Parkview could easily go for a two-peat for a state championship. So we could easily see a rematch between Parkview and Shiloh Christian for the state title game right here at War Memorial Stadium.
Shaky.
See, it's a loss of a yard on the carry, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. Parkview trying to get into the red zone as they lead by 35.
Speaking of Shiloh Christian, they're in a dogfight right now with Valley View.
Mayweather takes the handoff down to the left side as he's hit. So a good tackle there by the Comets. It was Dylan Parks on the tackle, but he lost his helmet. So he has to come out for a play.
That boy Dylan Parks can hit, boy.
Oh, yeah. 4th down. Have a timeout on the field. Ball will be spotted at the 17-yard line on 4th down and 3. Different running back this time, and he's not going to gain a yard. That was
Marcus
Barnes on the carry.
Freshman.
So it'll be turnover on downs, Comet football.
Let's go, Mills. Come on, let's finish this game strong. When you finish this game strong, this where you show some pride right here, man. Especially for you seniors, man. The last time putting on the Mills coming jersey, man, you gotta finish with some pride right here.
So 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. Coach, you're up 35. Good gracious. So flag on the play.
I think he said because he's a young player, probably ain't got playing time all year, and Mills still got their starters in, so he think he might get skint right here. Oh, the Hogs go
Did
down.
Arkansas just lose?
Yes, they did.
Today's a bad day. So now 1st and 15. Ringo takes the snap, going to fire down to his left side, overthrows his man. Kill had to jump forward, still did not get the ball, went right through his hands. Be 2nd down and 15. Second down and 15 from their own 16-yard line. Ringo looks to throw, fires down to the far side. It's complete. Trying to go upfield before he's taken down. Javion Love on the reception. So a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down and 9 from the 22. Ringo drops back to charge up the middle, and he gets the 1st down all by himself.
He should have came outside. I know he better hold on to that ball, though.
So Achilles Ringo moves the chains here for the Comets. It's Mills trying to finish strong here. So 1st and 10, Ringo fires to Akil Madison down on the near side, out of bounds. Spot him out of bounds to the 48-yard line. So the Comets trying to go down fighting here.
Let's get that goose head off the board, man.
Yep. Now Ringo fires to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to make some guys miss, but he gains about 7 yards. Make it an 8-yard gain. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. After an 8-yard pickup, 2nd down and 2. Comets in Parkview territory. Ringo takes the snap. Pocket collapsing, fires down the middle, incomplete. Tried to find Ferguson. So now it'll be 3rd down and 2. So Parkview is going to be a hard ball club to stop for the remainder of the playoffs. Like I said, they could easily win their 2nd straight state title. Madison gets the reception, tried to reverse his field, but he still got the 1st down. For a second, it almost looked like he was going to be stopped for no gain on 3rd down.
He hit him with the okie doke.
So they'll pick up a 1st down for the Comets at the Parkview 39. Ringo drops back. Has to step up as the pocket collapses. Fires is complete. It's caught, and he's going to take it down the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds in the red zone.
First time we say Mr. Chauncey Haynes' name all night.
Yeah, Chauncey Haynes on the reception. It's been uncharacteristically quiet.
Hit top bottom screen.
It's now 1st and 10 at the 18. Ringo drops back, looking end zone. Flag on the play. It's going to be a holding penalty against the Comets, who's going to go ahead and throw it. It's caught by Haynes inside the 10, but this one's going to be coming back. So it's not a holding penalty, it's a face mask against the Comets.
Face mask.
So put the Comets back 15 yards. Ball now at the 33-yard line on 1st and 25. Ringo takes the snap, drops back. Firing to the end zone. Incomplete, flag on the play. As that would have been a touchdown had Madison not been interfered with. So it'll be a pass interference against the Patriots. That'll be first down and 10 now. Ringo firing to the end zone to Akil Madison. He was interfered with again, as they've got to hold on to him to keep him from catching the ball in the end zone.
Listen, because I got my mom's on speed dial, and she knew about that man.
So that after the pass interference, it's half the distance to the goal.
Dang.
Ball now at the 9-yard line. It's still first down. Ringo fires to Love, overthrew him. Bring up second down. Three minutes to play here. Let's see if the Comets can end the game getting on the board.
Let's get on the board, man.
Ringo drops back. Pocket collapses quickly. He's going to try to run for it.
You got to run.
And might not be a gain on the play as he had to run for it. It'll bring up third down. So now third down. Ringo takes the snap, drops back, fires to the end zone, and caught! Touchdown, Comets! Achilles Ringo to Akil Madison. And the Comets avoid the goose egg here late in the fourth quarter.
That is a tutty.
So the Comets get on the board.
Yay, no goose egg.
Here with 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And miscommunication here. Not sure what's going on for the conversion attempt. But Mills wants to take a timeout.
Watch your mouth.
So as we come closer to the closing of the game, we'd like to thank everyone who joined us out here on the Mills Sports Network all season long, every Friday night. It's been a fun season for sure, watching these Comets take the field.
Yes.
And
thank y'all for listening to me and Trip all season long. It's been great. It's been a thrill. It's been a great ride, although it's coming to an end tonight here at War Memorial. This Mills Comets team has showed tremendously talent throughout the whole season. Battle adversity. It's been a great season, man.
Yeah, we've seen basically everything you could see for a high school football season.
Are we making a commitment to return next year? No, we got fired. All right, well, guys, we just got fired.
So Ringo, Comets going for 2, overthrows Madison.
Well, I guess we ain't fired because if you like hearing me and Trip talk, man, we doing 3 basketball games tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
Catch us at the Maumelle Showcase in Maumelle, Arkansas. They got a great little showcase going on over there. The Mills Comets in there, the Maumelle Hornets, the Brown Hornets. It's a team from Texas.
Yeah.
Springdale Harbor is in there. So it's a lot of great teams in that tournament with a showcase. It's not a tournament, but it's a showcase. Harbor.
So if you want to get a first look at your Mills Comets boys basketball team,
catch them in action.
Yeah, join us tomorrow. I believe the game is at 11:30.
Yeah, your Mills Comets play 11:30 against Jacksonville.
Join us at Maumelle High School tomorrow.
So the lineup goes Mills versus Jacksonville, Taco, Texas versus North Little Rock, Marion versus Bentonville, Bryan versus Harbor, Farmington versus Maumelle, Little Rock Christian versus Springdale.
We get a full day of high school basketball tomorrow. It's going to be a fun day for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, Elson will return the kick from the 20. And, oh, my goodness, what a hit. I believe that was
Vance Cunningham on the play.
Good hit there by Cunningham. And that'll do it.
Yes, sir.
So as we close out some more thank yous, we would also like to thank our Mills coaching staff.
Yeah.
Head coach Cortez Lee, defensive coordinator Ricky Hicks, offensive coordinator Scooter Vaughn, special teams coordinator Billy Lee, wide receiver coach Greg Hunter, lineman coach Marcus Bolden, and D-line assistant coach Reginald Barnes. As we thank each and every one of them as they welcomed Darius and I with open arms, letting us be a part of Comets football family. And
yes. Shout out to the Mills University School District.
And also shout out to all of our seniors here who played their last game tonight. Ryan White, Javion Love, Kamarion Ferguson, Caleb Sane, Dylan Parks, Achilles Ringo, Jalen Ento, Akil Madison, Charlie Collins, Dre McCall, Zay Stribling, Zay Williams as well, Azri Nelson, and Keelan Lindsay, Krishawn McGee, Gabe Stewart, Brian Williams, Keyshawn Allison, and Juan Resendez. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us this year for Mills Comets football. And that'll do it for the 2023 edition of Mills Comets football as the Comets fall 35-6 to the best team in the state, the Parkview Patriots. So congratulations to Parkview, as they are easily the most talented team in the state. They could easily go for a two-peat.
We wish. I think they could go three-peat because they all come back next year. So.
And we wish them luck for the remainder of the season once again.
Chris rushing us because he can't do it. You want to say something, Chris?
Oh, no. Hi, Chris.
I just want to give a shout-out to all the talent that's in the PCSSD network. PCSSD Schools District. Shout-out to Robinson, Mills, Seven Hills, Maumelle. Shout-out to all the schools. Appreciate everybody having me on. Thank you guys for interrupting y'all's broadcast. Go Senators.
So that'll do it for us here on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. And for final time, thank you for joining us here for the football season for your Mills Comets. For Chris Goodman, Kristen Henson, Patrick Haley, Avery McMullen, Cameron Couples, Jake Couples, Will Watkins, and Darius Robinson, this is Trip Keeter saying good night from War Memorial Stadium.
I love you all.